Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm really excited to be unboxing something special. This is the 125th anniversary of the birth of the yen coin set. As a collector of foreign currency, I've always been fascinated by the history of the yen. This coin set is a great way to commemorate a significant event in Japanese history, and I can't wait to take a closer look at the pieces included. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the coins included in this set, learning a little bit about the history of the yen, and discussing whether this set is a worthwhile purchase for collectors. So, if you're interested in learning more about the yen or you're a coin collector yourself, then stick around. Look at the beautiful coin. It copies the design of the very first 20 yen gold coin made out of a special kind of copper. The other side celebrates 125 years of the yen. It's got a cool light design showing the giant mint where all the coins are born. Way back, after Japan's Edo period, money was all messed up. The new government knew they needed a fancy place to make money, just like any modern country. So, in 1868, they built a mint in Osaka, almost making it the capital. They ended up putting it by a river for easier coin stuff. The mint officially opened in 1899. Before that, in 1898, the government made a new law saying the yen, based on gold, was the official money. There were also smaller coins made of silver and copper for everyday use. This new system was Japan's first modern way to handle money, using decimals just like we do today. Back in the day, Japan's money situation was a total mess. The new government knew they needed a way to fix it, so they built a giant mint to make new money. They almost built it in a new capital city, but ended up putting it by a river for easy coin deliveries. This big moneymaker opened its doors in 1871. They also created a whole new money system. The yen became the main money, with smaller silver and copper coins for everyday stuff. This was Japan's first modern money system, just like ours with decimals. This cool coin, you see? It's a copy of the very first yen coin, but made of a different metal. The other side celebrates the birthday of the yen with a cool picture of the giant money factory. Big mess after war. Not enough stuff. Prices go crazy. Japan needed more money for little things, so they made the 1 yen coin in 1945, with the 5 yen too. It was supposed to be temporary, but money got weird, and even the yen became a helper. First ones were brass, but too expensive. Switched to aluminum in 1955. That's what we have now. Also, no more imperial family pictures on most coins after the war. And words go left to right now, just like us. By the late 50s, Japan's economy was hot and they needed tons of coins, especially 1 yen ones. No stuff. Prices crazy. Needed more money for little things, so they made 1 yen and 5 yen coins in 1948. Used fancy metal first, but too expensive. Switched to aluminum in 1955. That's what we have now. No more emperor pictures on most coins after war. By 60s, Japan's economy hot and they needed tons of coins. After the war, Japan was broke. No money for stuff, prices went nuts. They made a 5 yen coin in 1945 for small stuff. First ones were made from leftover war junk, brass, not fancy metal. These early coins were a bit wonky because the metal wasn't the same all the time. Plus, they added a hole in 1945 to separate it from the 1 yen coin. However, with the outbreak of the Korean War, the price of nickel skyrocketed. Big mess after another's war. No money for stuff, so they made more 5 yen coins in 1948. Had to use leftover war junk, brass at first, not fancy metal. These early ones were a little wonky because the metal mix was all over the place. They added a hole in 1949 to make them different from 1 yen coins. They also wanted a 10 yen coin that looked like silver. In 1948, the plan was for a German silver coin. Not real silver, but that didn't work out. Then, in 1952, they tried aluminum, but another war made metal super expensive, so that was a no-go too. Finally, in 1951, they decided on the 10 yen coin we have now, made of bronze. Japan's pockets were jingling with problems after World War II. They wanted to ditch the 10 yen bill and make a cool silver coin instead, but hold on a sec. In 1950, they tried a nickel-silver mix, but then the Korean War happened and nickel prices went crazy. Nickel, you see, is a key ingredient in nickel silver. Bummer. In 1951, they finally said forget fancy and went with the bronze combo, copper, zinc, and tin, that we know today for the 10 yen coin. The 100 yen coin had its own drama. In 1952, it started out all silver and shiny. But by the 1960s, everyone wanted silver for electronics and cameras, making it super expensive and rare. To avoid a silver crisis, they switched to a copper-nickel alloy, copper and nickel again, in 1967. So, Japan's coins went through some material madness after the war, but eventually found their groove with metals that were easier to get and cheaper to keep around. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.